landed here. We've got some steering wheels, my lovely posh steering wheels. So firstly, before we begin, let me show you a tour. So, it's not that different, but it's nice to have a look. So, here I am, here's my TV, if you can see. I'm in the way, there you can see it. And now we have got steering wheels next to my chair. We have 2 chairs. If you can see, we've got 2 steering wheels, 2 chairs. I'm rubbish at filming, sorry guys, but that's all I can do. And then we have a table football area. We have some car area. We have just some random stuff. And today though, back to it. Let me put you down here. I was going to do one of our League One predictions, like what we used to do. I haven't been filming for the last month, so I've been so busy. Sorry guys about that. So, let me get comfy. Right, so today I'm going to update. Remember, a few months ago, I did some League One predictions. I only did it from 24th to 21st and then 1st to 6th. Now we're doing the whole League One. But these are updated. Got my piece of paper. It's been a bit crinkled. So I attempted to film this 1 month ago, but it didn't come out. I don't know what happened. So let's have a go. Right. In 24th position, I think everyone knows that. The time that I filmed this first, they hadn't even scored a goal. Now they're back on okay form. I think they're still bottom, 23rd, 24th, battling with Fleetwood and your Reading. And they've come from Championship Reading, so I don't know. So I'm putting Cheltenham Town, and I think everyone knows Cheltenham Town, they're going to go down. Wherever you think, maybe I got it wrong, 24th. But it's definitely either 24th or 23rd. They might drop down because they have been awful. So, next, we have got 23rd position, Fleetwood Town. Right. Fleetwood Town. Well, we're going to Pompey. We're thinking of doing a Pompey vlog, you know. Maybe when we go to Fleetwood. It'll be freezing cold. It's Christmas Eve. Here at Fratton Park it will be. Watching them, they're 23rd actually now. Well, they might be last or 22nd. Actually, I think they're 22nd now. Anyway, yeah, they could be like that. They could go down. They haven't really done anything. I don't think they've even won a game. Like they had an awful result against Wickham. They've just some batterings. Like they can't do it. They have to go down at some point. There's been talks about them going down since a few seasons ago. And they've been very lucky, but they have to go down by now. 22nd position. A lot of people said this. So did I. Northampton Town are going down. My watch is saying going something soon, my Apple Watch. That's where I have that one football app. There are some League One matches on today though. We've got a trophy match, Wickham versus AFC Wimbledon. We've got some Euro matches. England played rubbish last night. And then we got a lot postponed. So we were playing Oxford. But the only League One matches on today is Blackpool versus Shrewsbury. So we will do some predictions for that. Blackpool versus Shrewsbury. It's going to be 2-1 Blackpool, I think. And then Stevenage versus Lincoln, that will be 1-1. Something like 1-1. If we draw against Stevenage, we haven't lost a game yet, as we did draw against Charlton 2-2, which was a bit iffy. But yeah, we never beat Charlton since 2005 at Fratton Park. What? Where was I? Northampton Town is 22nd position. A lot of people have said Northampton Town are gonna go down. So did I. I'm not going for 24th position. We were going to play Northampton Town, but the thing was they got postponed because of those Euro qualifying matches. So we got that in December. I'll probably do something to do with that. And then 21st position is quite surprise one or two people, but I have to say Port Vale are in trouble. They really are. We went to them. We played off in the first half, and they're the better side. Second half, you could see why they're just come up from League Two a few years ago. Yeah, they did well last season. They're awful at home, apparently. I heard last season. I just can't see them. Like their last games or something. I just can't see them. So that's why they'll be in like I think they'll be in one year MK Don situation. That MK Don surprised a lot of people last season because they're in the playoffs the season before, fighting to go up. They were third. Yeah, they were third. That was League Two. They'd be up, but they've gone down. Port Vale, I think, are going to be in MK Don situation, 19th. Well, they won't beat us 2-0. It might be a 1-1 draw at them, so 1-1 or 1-1, 2-0. Something like that. Right. Next, in 20th position, exactly the same actually as last year, Cambridge United are going to struggle again. Cambridge United, by the skin of their teeth last season, stayed up, and I think it's going to be exactly the same. To be fair, they have a chance to go down. They always start like this. Well, some people start really brightly. Like I think. What are they playing today? Yeah, they're playing Bolton today, but it got postponed. Of course, we're playing Oxford. We were actually going to go to that one, but we couldn't. We ran out of tickets, so we couldn't go. And I'm glad not, because we have to stay in Oxford without a match. So we'll lose all our money. Right, 19th position. This will surprise a few people, but they are 21st. We beat them 2-1 away. Wigan Athletic are going to be 19th. They're definitely not going down. That's my first point. They won't go down. Because actually, they are pretty decent. Like, a few seasons ago, they were League One and they were decent. They definitely won't get back to the Championship. They've started awfully. At the start, they're 24th position. A lot of people actually predicted your Wigan, your Wedding, like that. Wedding's a few more places up, which would surprise you as well. But Wigan, you would think, some people said they'll be last. I don't think they will. I don't. 18th. Just to move on from that Wigan side, you got Burton. Now you got your Wigans, you got your Burtons, you got your Weddings, you got your we have on this list. You have your Carlisles, all in this similar sort of position. I feel that Burton might be in that, like Burton versus Reading. I feel like that's a classic League One game at the moment. League One advert. So I think Burton Albion might struggle, but they're definitely not going down. No. 17th position, I think they're going lower and lower every season. Shrewsbury Town. Next season they're probably going to go down, but I think they'll survive this season. Because Shrewsbury, you know who they... Shrewsbury? No, not for me. I think we got them away a few weeks' time. Next game we've got Blackpool. And in 16th position, we have got Blackpool. Now, they're about mid-table at the moment. 10th, they might be 12th a few weeks ago. They've got Arundel from us. Sneaky Blackpool. We did well with them. Everyone knew Arundel was going to move. And he went to Blackpool. Like, I was thinking he'd go... I think he's more like a... I think he'd be like a Coventry. He did well for us. Well... He did well for us. He was probably our best player when we had that shot with Danny Cowley. Then he dropped down a bit. And then we had Paddy Lane from Fleetwood. He's actually doing quite well at the moment. He's fitted into the club. He scored a goal that's in the same minute from Colby Bishop. Well, that's talking about Pompey. They're a bit higher than Blackpool. A lot. A few more. Quite a decent amount more places. So, So, next up, we have got in 15th position, we played this team. We actually went to this match, Carlisle United. Now, I've got a funny story to tell you guys here. So, it was 0-0. I wouldn't say it was boring, because we did play well in the first half. We were playing all for the second half. So, someone's bright idea, my dad, decided to leave at 90 minutes. And guess what happened in the 93rd minute? Pompey fans, you should know that. Conor Shaughnessy, he only scores the last minute, doesn't he? So he missed a goal. Enough to talk about that. They're going to be 15th. They are. And our 14th position, we've all been waiting for this position because it is Reading. And some people think I'll be having a brainwave, but I'll explain why. This piece of paper is annoying me now. I'll explain why. Because they scored 2 against us. We played all for the first 20 minutes. But their championship side, they actually used to be in the Premier League, like your Boltons, that I put a lot higher than Reading, so you won't see them for a while. My mum's work friend, I don't think it's boring, but she supports Bolton. But Reading, yeah, they're not going to struggle. Mid-table Reading is actually decent for them, really decent. Anyway, we have got 13th position, and another surprising, as we did go a funny one down. We did go funny one down with a lot of people, but we went a funny one down to this team, and then we didn't have a great response, and then we got back, and then we absolutely battered them. Peterborough United, I put. Yes, we were down to 10 men. We still beat them with 10 men. It was like too close to the end. We were 3-1 up, but we did beat them. We were good. We didn't beat them in the cup. I think the less said about that, the better. We didn't play well, but it was penalty shootout, to be honest with you. Right, 12th position. We have got Bristol. I only put Bristol. It might have been a wash, but Bristol Rovers in 12th position only because they just not keen on them. John Marquis, he played for us, and I don't. Pretty much no Pompey fan do like John Marquis. I don't like John Marquis either. No, I don't like John Marquis. I don't. And I think they're going to be mid-table. It's going to be a decent mid-table. So we're going to 12th position for Bristol. If I pretty like them, they're a bit of a rivalry, like Portsmouth and Southampton. Actually, it is Portsmouth and Southampton. I bet we'll go down to like mid-table, but I'm trying to stick positive for the Pompey, because if I wasn't positive, I would have put us 13th or 14th by Reading, and I don't want to do that. Actually, because all the newly relegated team. Now this might surprise you as well. Guess what? We went 1-0 down against this team, but we had a lovely response with Paddy Lane, and then we didn't do them that well in the second half though. So I'm going to put this team in 11 because they tried to fight back in the second half, but they were pretty poor up at front of goal, so they can't be that great. But they didn't lose to us 3-1. Lincoln City I'm talking about, and they just don't. They're always mid-table. Second half of mid-table sometimes, so you sometimes need to look out for them. And I'm actually relieved it wasn't a 0-0 draw. At least we got something. We won. We did win. We're top of the league still, but I'm not saying that's what we're going to go for. Lincoln are 11th. They're going to marginally improve. Number 10. I need to sponsor this by a YouTube channel called 4-0 Winning Rovers. This was our second League One game. We went to this team. Joe Piggott was there. We played them in the cup actually, and it was 2-1. And we played them, and we absolutely thrashed them 4-0. That's Leighton Orient, you know. Leighton Orient, newly promoted Leighton Orient. Where did I put the other? Oh yeah, so we got 4 newly promoted teams out there. Northampton and Carlisle have already put. We're waiting for Stevenage now. only a few places. So Leighton Orient, Joe Pickett, they're fair in 10th. They've done well against other teams, not against us. They've lost to us twice. To be fair, they were at home. So actually, I think that's fair to put them 10th, mid-table. Buzz Lincoln, yeah, I would say so. Right, I'm going big now. 9th position. Well, these are second place, very close to us. I would never think that. It's going to be like an MK Dons. Oxford United is second at the moment. They are going to. I think they'll drop to 9th. You know, I think they're going to struggle. They're dropped to 9th. They were very. I think they were 19th or 20th. They weren't that better than Cambridge, to be fair. But I think they're going to do a lot better as they are second. So Oxford United are going to be 9th. 8th position. This was the team that was actually top of the league at the start of the season. That is Stevenage. We drew to them 0-0. I actually had a little chat about Stevenage the last few teams like your Carlisle, plenty Pompey. We haven't got Pompey yet, but to be fair, we've got all quite close to them. So yeah, So Stevenage 8th because actually they've started really well. They beat Cheltenham 3-0, nothing. But they drew to us 0-0 and we're still unbeaten. Yeah, we weren't great that time. Like we just Cheltenham 0-0. They beat Exeter, which are actually 7th. Spoilers! 7th position are Exeter. They were around top as well. So Port Vale, but I put them at bottom. So Exeter, for a couple of reasons, they don't rely on. Like they did beat Wickham, they beat Crawley in the cup, they drew to Blackpool, but still 7th position for Exeter City. And last season they were newly promoted, and Marlon Pat scored a volley with John Messino's debut. 7th position is pretty fair for Exeter, I'd say. They started off like 3rd or 2nd really well, but yeah. 6th position, I'm going for Wycombe Wanderers. Now, I feel a bit sorry for Wycombe at the moment. Well, a few weeks ago. We played them the other week of the month, October, and they were 1-0 up at half-time. They were going really bright, they were really happy, all the fans are happy, they're all happy, players. Colby Bishop equalised, get in. And then last minute, Conor Shaughnessy, he only scores last minute, get in. So I feel a bit sorry for them, but still they're not good enough to play us. They're going to be in the playoffs. Do I think they're going to win the playoffs? No, I don't think they will. 5th position, I'm going, if they draw to us at home, that is a great thing, especially now as we are amazing and we had a little bit of a dip. Well, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about the dip. I don't want to talk about that Sunday. Like, don't think about bonfire night. Don't think about the match on that day. Think about bonfire night. To be fair, they did have our former players, Michael Jacobs, Tom Naylor, Wigan, and Will Grigg, who was good for MK Dons. Anyway, love chitter chatter. 5th position, Cheltenham Athletic. That's what I was getting to. They are a decent side. They always say we're easy to play against. To be fair, we are pretty easy to play against them, not against other teams. Do I think they're going to win the playoffs? Well, have a chance. They might get to Wembley, but they're not going to win it. Definitely not. Derby County are 4th, and they're not going to win the playoffs because actually they're not that great. We drew to them 1-1 twice now, and they're like newly relegated last season, so actually they're not okay. I do like their manager. What's their manager? I keep forgetting their manager. They have lost David McGoldrick though. Last season they had deadly front three. It was 1-1, and now they've got worse players, but it's still 1-1. So maybe we had a day off then. Pompey fans were happy with that. Last minute equaliser. It was Colby Bishop this time. Not Shaughnessy. So I don't think Derby will win the playoffs, but in the playoffs they might play Portsmouth, that I have put in 3rd position. Well, I'm going to have a little bit more of a chat with Portsmouth. Right, where do we start? We're unbeaten. Still, next game is Pompey versus Blackpool at Fratton Park. That's going to be a 0-0, I bet. But we have to win that or Oxford are going to fly ahead. I'm glad actually the last game was postponed, Pompey versus Oxford, or we might have not been unbeaten. Or we could have still bagged them. I don't know. Right, so we are going to win the playoffs. We're going to go up to the championship. We're top of the league at the moment. I don't think we'll stay there. We're still unbeaten to December. But the Scummers are going down. Right. Second position is Barnsley. Now, Barnsley. I put Barnsley. We did beat them 3-2. They might beat us in the title race. So they're like Pompey in a Charlton point of view. Because we never beat Charlton at Fratton Park. And we beat Barnsley at Oakwell, but they beat us here before. So not more. I think we're worse with that. So that's why I put them in second position. Who haven't I mentioned? I know. Bolton are going to win the league. Now, I'm not happy about that because it's not Pompey. Well, don't know that. We might go down. I don't know. We might lose the league. And we won't go. I don't think we can't go down. I think it might be impossible to go down. We've got like 37 points, and some teams have only got like 5. I don't think we've even got to double figures yet. Right. Anyway, that's why they're going to get top of the league. They're going to get promoted. We're getting promoted. We're going to find Barnsley with us. Come on, you Blues. And now it's better say goodbye. Bye.